Hello, good day. How are you today? You're good, right? Okay. Are you ready for today's lesson? You are? That is good. Today in civic education, we're going to be looking at rights and responsibilities. Okay? Our topic for today in civic education is on rights and responsibilities. So are we ready for the lesson? Under today's lesson, we are going to be looking at the meaning of rights and responsibilities, basic human rights, examples of rights, and examples of responsibilities. Okay? So we're ready, right? So we're going to be starting with the meaning of rights and responsibilities. What do we mean by rights and responsibilities? Rights. Rights are entitlements or freedoms that individuals possess, often protected by laws or ethical principles. They ensure that people have the ability to act, express themselves, and enjoy certain conditions without interference, promoting individual dignity and well-being. Then responsibilities. Responsibilities are duties or obligations that individuals or groups have towards themselves, others, or their community. They involve fulfilling one's role in a way that contributes positively to the well-being and harmony of the larger social structure. Responsibilities often accompany rights, forming a balanced relationship in the society. Do you understand? Rights. Things you are allowed to do or have, like speaking your mind or going to school. Okay? Rights. Your freedoms, like the right to express yourself and have an education. They're like your personal permissions. Okay? Then responsibilities. Things you should do, like being kind to others, helping your community, and following rules. It's about doing your part to make things better for everyone. Okay? Your duties. Doing your duties like being nice to others, joining community activities, and following rules. They're about doing what's right for the greater good. Okay? That is the meaning of rights and responsibilities. Do you understand? Now let's look at basic human rights. Basic human rights, essential entitlements that every person inherently possesses. We have right to life. The inherent right to life and not be deprived of life arbitrarily. So everyone has the right to live and not be taken away unfairly. Right to liberty. The freedom to move, assemble, and associate without unjust restrictions. You are free to move around, meet people, and join groups without unfair restrictions. Right to security. Protection against arbitrary arrest, detention, or other threats to personal safety. Do you understand? Right to security. You should be protected from being arrested or treated unfairly without a good reason. Freedom of speech. the right to express thoughts, opinions, and ideas without censorship. You can say what you think without someone stopping you. Right to education. Access to education for personal development and empowerment. You have the right to go to school and learn to make your life better. Okay, these are basic human rights. Right to life, right to liberty, right to security, freedom of speech, right to education, right to work, the opportunity to engage in gainful employment and fair working conditions. You can have a job and be treated fairly at work. Okay, right to health, access to health care, and the right to a standard of living adequate for health and well-being. You should be able to see a doctor and live in a healthy way. Right to health. Right to equality, protection against discrimination based on race, gender, religion, or other factors. Nobody should treat you unfairly because of your race, gender, religion, or other things. Right to equality, okay? Right to privacy, protection from unwarranted intrusion into personal matters. Right to privacy. Your personal stuff should be kept private and nobody should snoop around without a good reason. Okay, so these are basic human rights. Okay, right to life, right to liberty, right to security, freedom of speech, right to education, right to work, right to health, right to equality, right to privacy. Now we're going to be looking at examples of rights. One example we have, speak freely. You can say what you think without getting in trouble. Okay, freedom of speech, right? You can express your thoughts and opinions without fear of punishment. Going to school, right to education. You have the right to go to school and learn cool stuff. You have the opportunity to go to school and learn. Fair work, right to work. You can have a job and be treated nicely at work. You seek for employment and be treated fairly in the workplace. Voting. You can help choose leaders by voting. Right to vote. You have the ability to participate in choosing leaders and making decisions. Keeping things private. Your personal stuff should stay private. Right to privacy. Your personal information should be kept confidential without unwarranted intrusion. Fair trial. If you are accused of something, you get a fair chance to explain yourself. Right to fair trial. If accused of a crime, you have the right to a fair and impartial legal process. Do you understand? Good. Now let's look at examples of responsibility. Examples of responsibility: being respectful, treat others with kindness and consideration. Being nice, you treat others well and use kind words. Say kind things and share with others. Community participation, get involved in activities that make your community better. Join in. Take part in activities that make your community better. Help clean up your neighborhood or participate in school events. Following rules. Stick to guidelines to keep things fair and safe. You follow the rules. Do what you are supposed to do to keep things fair and safe. Listen to your teachers and follow class and school rules, okay? Taking care of the environment. Do your part to keep your surroundings clean and sustainable. You keep things clean. Help keep your surroundings tidy and not wasteful. Throw trash in the bin and recycle when you can. Helping others. Offer assistance to those in need or lend a hand when possible. You help out. Give a hand to others when they need it. Assist a friend with their homework or chores. Honesty. Be truthful and trustworthy in your actions and words. Telling the truth. Always be honest and do what you say you will. Be honest when you make a mistake or if someone asks for your opinion. Be honest. So these are examples of responsibility. Okay? Do you understand? Good. So today's lesson on rights and responsibilities, we understood everything we looked at, right? We looked at the meaning of rights and responsibilities, basic human rights, examples of rights, and lastly, examples of responsibility. So we understood everything we talked about. Okay, that is good. So next we are going to be looking at our assignment. I'm sure we are going to be able to do our assignment, right? Okay, good.